So Amit, a buyer buys a property worth $500,000. What is the total closing cost?
So rule of thumb, I always tell clients, budget about 1.5%. Now, you tell a buyer that's not specific enough. So I always tell clients, make sure you give us a call, get something in writing. When you give us the exact amount, who's gonna be on title, how many people, we'll give you something down to the penny, and if not, at least a range of, plus minus $50. Some of the things that a client's looking forward to paying when it's a purchase is your legal fees for a lawyer, which are typically from $500 to $1,000. You're gonna be looking at HST, you're looking at your title insurance, which is totally dependent on the purchase price. For $500,000, I think you'd be looking at somewhere between $350 and $400. You're looking at your registration costs, which are $71.30 for the registration of a mortgage, as well as $71.30 for the registration of a deed, which are your typical costs. On top of that, you're gonna have your obvious land transfer tax. Now, if it's a property in Toronto, we know that there's two taxes. There's two land transfer taxes. Speak to us or speak to your realtor. We can give you an exact total to the penny of how much you're gonna be paying, depending on whether you're a first-time buyer or not. It's always good to budget that. That's going to be one of your biggest expenses. And we know in Markham or any of the other cities outside of Toronto, there's only one tax.
Call Tom and Jas to buy and sell.
So Amit, a buyer buys a property for about $500,000. What is the total closing cost?
I was going to say, is it possible to buy something for $500,000? Where did he buy it? No.
Yeah.
Okay. That might differ some of your clients.
Sure.
So then he got a hotel there. Okay.